Start filming.
Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum. Just got back from a frosty ride. As you can see, the snow on the road. I'm a little chilly right now, but it's warming up inside here. This bike is a absolutely stunning classic 1977 Harley Davidson Ironhead. And if you look at this profile right here, this side shot right here, and you'll see in the pictures, this is, in my opinion, the most beautiful engine Harley Davidson has ever made. And this one's fully custom inside and out. This is a full frame up custom build. There's over $25,000 of parts and labor has been invested in this bike, and it's brand new. Everything's new on the bike from front to back. Just as a, come up back here, check this out, Kenny. This is how many miles the rear tire has on it. It has 1 mile on it. The bike has never been ridden on the street until today. I was the first one to pilot it, and it rides beautifully. Now, I'm not a big fan of choppers. I do like bobbers. This is a bobber style. The problem with the choppers, hardtail choppers, you have no suspension. Check this thing out. You've got over 4 inches of rear wheel suspension travel on this, and you've got a spring seat. So if you got back issues, this is a bike you can ride all day long. And it looks like something that belongs in an international motorcycle show. It's definitely a show bike. It's been on display inside the New England Motorcycle Museum here, and if you're paying attention, you'll see that it's got an LED light system that's changing colors as the bike has about 10 different settings for that. You can set it for one specific color or alternate through like it is. Now, I think I'll start at the top and talk about the frame. This is a 77 Harley Davidson XLCH frame. This is not an aftermarket frame. This is a true, genuine Harley Davidson, as is the swing arm, as is the engine. This is not an aftermarket clone bike. This is a genuine custom Harley, which always has more value. The frame was taken and cleaned and sandblasted and professionally painted. The swing arm was actually lengthened 3 inches, as you can see. The swing arm was lengthened to give it a longer, leaner, lower look. The swing arm was sent out in chrome. And then moving to the front end, it's got a brand new Springer front end. All of the controls on the bike, everything from here up is brand new. Everything is chrome. You can see the motor Harley Davidson V-twin cycle logo on the master cylinder, brand new master cylinder, brand new throttle. These are performance machine grips. These are over $120 just
AKA,
for the grips.
Those are the, if you have a performance Harley, you have these grips. These are the cat's ass.
It's the best set of grips you can get. The risers are just stunning. The gauge is beautiful. Check out you can see this bike has 1.6 miles on it total since it was built. The engine's brand new. Everything on the bike is brand new. The handlebars are new chrome. The risers are new. Check out the mirror on it. I really like the mirror. The mirror really works awesome. I like the way it looks. It's small and out of the way, but it works beautifully. Again, performance machine grips, chrome levers, all new cables. All the cabling on the bike is brand new. Every single cable on here. The headlight, come around this side here, take a look at the headlight and the turn signals. These are a match set custom headlight. with matched louvered turn signals. It's everything on all the wiring is brand new. Obviously the turn signals work perfectly front and back, so you'll be able to get this through inspection at your DMV. And come around the back here, take a look at the back side, Kenny. It's got the LED rear tail light. Watch this. That's by the handbrake, and that's by the foot brake. So both are set up perfectly. A lot of work when it's wiring this bike. It's wired perfectly, and of course you've got your high-mounted turn signals here. The high beam and low beam work beautifully. So all the lights and all the wiring is brand new. It's all upgraded over the original factory stuff, the state-of-the-art LED lighting. Looking at the back of the bike here, you'll see it looks like a nitrous oxide tank, and it's actually the oil tank, and it's a billet cap on it, all brass fittings, all braided stainless lines, custom rack on the back here, and it's painted beautifully. This is a very, very expensive paint job. I'll talk about the paint job in a minute, but first take a look at the craftsmanship back here and look at the seat pan. And if you look, I don't know if you can see underneath the seat, this is actually the control module for the lighting system. You can set it up to go red, green. Like if I want to put it just on red, you hit this button right here. Now it's just on red. I'll leave it on that for a little while. If you like red, you leave it on red. You can change it to blue, whatever you want to do.
This looks way cooler. How you had it floating through like yellow and cyan, when we could have had it all red and blacked out. This is badass.
Yeah, I like it better in one color too. If you look at the seat, this is a full custom seat. This is a $400 custom seat, handmade, and it's made to match the paint job, the Ace of Spades paint job on here. This looks to be some kind of like alligator skin with leather, and it's a very high quality stitching job on there, and the springs will give you an extra couple inches of travel to help your back. So beautiful setup on the seat and tank. The rear fender is a work of art also. Take a look at that custom rear fender, Junior, and you'll note a couple things. One, it's all custom mounted. This is hand welded to the swing arm. All of the hardware is brand new. The paint job is stunning, and you can see the chrome panel cover for the wiring harness and the Ultima ignition system right there, with all new ignition, a new key system. Everything's brand new. The shocks on it are long travel PFRs. These are billet aluminum look shock with Öhlins stickers on them. They're not Öhlins, they are a PFR, which is an Öhlins clone. They work beautifully. The rear wheel, these are the massive spokes. Look at the size of these spokes, they're huge. And it's got a beautiful big white wall tire on the back. The rim's black, the spokes are chrome, the hub's black. It's got a chrome sprocket, and of course a brand new chain. All the running gear is brand new. The wheels are brand new, the forks are brand new. Everything's brand new. Coming around this side, where Junior's coming around, you've got the custom license plate mount, which is pretty badass. It's got a brand new, check this out, Baker transmission. This is like a brass, it says Baker on it, made in the USA. New Kickstarter assembly. The battery is brand new. The wiring harness and the battery tray, of course, is brand new, as is the forward controls. The entire control setup on here, not only the top, but all this is brand new forward controls. Custom drag pipes on the left-hand side right here, and this is from the 70s. We pulled this out of my private collection of ignition covers. This is an electronic ignition. Of course, there's no points. It's been upgraded to a digital Ultima ignition system. It's got a brand new starter on here, of course, and the motor was completely dismantled right down to the crank. Everything was rebuilt. The bottom end, the top end, the clutch, everything was replaced and new. The pistons, rings, the top end, everything is brand new. The base gasket, the head gasket, the jugs were painted. It has brass block lowers, lifter block assemblies, brass. The carburetor is an S&S Super E, brand new carburetor. This is about a $400 carburetor, plus the intake, plus the new Pingle gas fuel pot petcock. The gas tank is a work of art. Now, we talked to our painter, our paint shop, and we asked them, we tried to get an estimate on what it would cost to duplicate this paint job, and they said there's between 40 and 50 hours labor on if there was no body work needed to be done to lay down this kind of a paint job. They said it's a $4,000 paint job. It's a multi-layer, multi-color graphics, and it is absolutely stunning. And again, this is something that you would see, like this is if you owned a casino or a bar or you had your own motorcycle museum like you have here and you want a kick-ass bike that's going to turn heads, this is that bike. If you want a bike that you can ride all day long because it's got killer suspension on it and great brakes, this is that bike. This is not a custom that can't be ridden. This is a custom that's set up to ride. The Springer front end's got about 2.5, 3 inches of travel on it, and it works beautifully. Look at the massive spokes on the front wheel right here. Everything's brand new up here. The chrome Springer front end, which is a very expensive piece. The black rim, the oversized chrome spokes, the twin piston high performance braking caliper, and the massive front brake rotor. Everything's brand new. So again, everything on the motor is new, everything on the running gear is new, all the electronics are brand new. The bike has 1.6 miles on it, and it's ready to roll. I have the title in hand here. Let me shut the phone off here. I have the title in hand, and I've got a build estimate of the construction cost for this bike. Here's a clean title right here. It's registered to, well, her first name was Jennifer. It was registered, it was titled under a woman's name. I'm not going to give her your last name to protect her anonymity, but a bike like this, to take a bike, an actual 77 XLCH, just to buy the base donor bike, you're looking at $2,000 to $3,000 for a bike that doesn't even run, okay? The NADA #1 value for a 1977 Sportster, I have it right here. I've got the blue book. It's rated at $10,000. That's what they get for a #1 Sportster. In a donor bike, one that just a frame and engine, you're going to spend $2,000 to $3,000. So the actual cost to do a frame-up build, you're looking at a minimum 120 hours labor to build this thing from the ground up, which is at $90 an hour. There's 10 grand in labor. You've got $600 in controls and wiring. You got the Springer front end and the bars, another $1,000 bucks. $400 in tires. You've got another $1,000 in brakes, master cylinders, front and rear rotors and calipers. Easy $1,000 on the wheels, depending on what you pick. About $800 in chrome work. I put down $3,000 for painting the tank and framing, and good luck finding someone who can lay down a paint job like this on your tank and framing components for $3 grand. The seat I put down at $300. It's easily a $400 seat. The oil tank, the custom fab rear fender, and the work back there is another $400. The carburetor, $400. The exhaust, about $250. Full clutch system, $300, and an engine rebuild, $2,000. It adds up to $25,800 is what it would cost on the time and material estimate basis on what it would take to take a regular Ironhead and turn it into this. So not to mention a good 6 months to a year of your time, unless you own a shop and you dedicate your staff to doing it. You try doing this nights and weekends, you're in for a very frustrating experience. Even if you had the skill set to do it. So this is a true professional.
Your social life will go in the shitter, and your wife will divorce you.
Pretty much guaranteed. So, or you can buy this one already done with 1 mile on it. Everything's brand new, and enjoy it. So it's ready to go into the tree. It's absolutely stunning. Check it out. It's got the Harley Davidson graphic on the battery right here. Very cool. It's got the Harley Davidson graphic on the back of the rear fender tower right here, and it's just a stunning piece. If you have any questions about the bike, give us a call at 860-454-7024. I think I covered everything about it. The pictures, blow the pictures up, look at it closely, come here, check it out yourself, whatever you want to do. This is a no excuses perfect frame up, $25,000 custom Ironhead build. And I'm a judge. I judge motorcycle shows that we have here. I'm an ambassador for the Antique Motorcycle Club of America. I'm the Eastern Connecticut ambassador. I own the museum. I'm a little bit jaded, okay? I see dozens of custom bikes come and go. We have shows, 60, 70, 100 bikes will come into the show. Thousands of bikes show up for Motorcycle Mania. And I've been to Daytona 30 years in a row and seen 500,000 bikes every time I went down there. And not often do you see a custom Ironhead this badass. There's just not that many out there. There's not that many left. And most people don't want to put the time and effort into building one from scratch like this. So this is an investment quality piece that belongs in a art gallery or a museum or a bar or as a calling card for your motorcycle shop or your business. So buy with confidence. This is a kick-ass machine. It's all done. It just needs to be loved by somebody for the long haul. Good luck bidding on her. And as always, God bless America. God bless Harley Davidson for building kick-ass machines like this, and I'm sure Willie G would approve. Amen. Over and out. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.